New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Since February, Lana Denina has earned over 300,000 from selling her art as NFTs or non-fungible tokens on various platforms. But only a month earlier, she began learning what they are. Quote, I didn't know anything about blockchain. I was mind blown. It was completely revolutionary. As a painter, Denina was instantly impressed with the technology and its ability to act as a vehicle for proof of ownership for artists. She states that, quote, traditional galleries are kind of like old world, since there isn't such diversity. I never felt fully attracted to it, especially as a woman of color. Unlike traditional markets for art, NFTs and Web3 allows artists to create their own galleries and set their own prices online. Artists can also earn royalties on secondary sales of their work with NFTs. Denina's herself earns 10%. Quote, I hope to inspire more creatives who look like me to step a foot into tech. Denina, who is based in Montreal, Canada, started selling NFTs of paintings she created one by one, but later began to list entire collections. Though both are unique, the single work are one for one, non-generative pieces, whereas collections are often generative and means to be collectibles. She minted her most recent collection called Mona Lana in November and is sold within weeks. The Mona Lana collection includes 500 unique portraits of women created by Denina. Each portrait was generated by code with 112 different traits. Quote, it took off very fast. I was really surprised. I don't know if I got lucky. It was a big success for me and my partner. We worked a lot on this project and we're really happy with it. While Denina works with a partner, she creates all of her art herself. She didn't disclose whether profits are split. In her work, Denina represents of people of color and black culture. She states that which has resonated deeply with many in NFT community. She feels especially grateful when consumers say they decide to buy their first NFT after seeing her work. Quote, when they saw my Mona Lana, they really wanted to buy an NFT. Before that, they were looking at other projects and they didn't feel fully represented, maybe. Once the Mona Lana collection passes 100 Ether in volume traded, Denina plans to give a percentage of sales to Cyberbat, a creator DAO collective that supports African artists and donates to women's shelters in Canada. And as of now, she's close at 99.5 Ether in volume traded. Though Denina is doing well in the NFT space, she states that it's different from traditional market. There's still work to do regarding inclusivity and support. Quote, as a young woman of color in this space, it's been 100 times more harder to be respected and seen as an equal as the other bros in this space. However, I've also met incredibly supporting, extremely intelligent, and talented people.
Let me tell you something. This is the dopest thing that I've read in a while. This young woman, 24 years old, cleared 300K. 300K. Like, y'all not even understanding. Like, she has, I think I'm not sure if it's sold or not yet, but there's a piece of artwork that or a picture of it that I was able to see that was on sale for about 10 grand. Like, do you even understand the power in that? And this is why I keep trying to tell, like, people's like, yo, Start paying attention, start looking at this crypto space. There's a lot of, things transpiring. You got Web 3.0 coming out. You got a lot of different markets out here where, people are growing their money, where people are investing. You got the brand new metaverse that is coming out where people are buying digital land. To a lot of people, stuff like that might seem stupid. They're like, why would you, buy digital land? Why would you spend real money, on something that's, you can't even touch, you can't even go to, you can't even walk on? That's not the point. The point is that there are people willing to pay top dollar for it. So instead of trying to find a way to bypass it or to talk negatively about it, you should learn about it and invest. Like I said before, no need to be standing on the sidelines trying to be that guy who's like, yeah, I'm just not going to sit up there and do it. It's just a fad. It's just, it's this, it's that. There's no reason for me to get it. It's like, you know what? If you're the type that want to stay on the sidelines and you want to make fun of everybody else doing something brand new because you feel like you're the cool kid and all this other, then fine, so be it. Stay your behind right on the side and keep doing the same old things that you've been doing while the world, technology, and the whole universe will pass you by, right? Like I said before, this young woman, 24 years old, passed 300K. A lot of people can't even say that. A lot of people will sit up there and tell you, like, oh, they were 24, they were partying, maybe going through, college, going through different things, relationships, multiple jobs, like, trying to work on their first place, the first car, they'll list a lot of things. They're not going to tell you that, yo, I was clearing 300K at 24. That's a conversation piece because a lot of people aren't even in that space. Even at the age of being in your 30s, a lot of people can't even say, like, yo, I cleared, 300K this year. A lot of people can't even say that. It's a rare few some that can literally say that. And note, she is an artist and a businesswoman at the same time. She doesn't run a major corporation or anything like that. She's doing this literally on her own steam. She's creating her own art coming from, her mind, coming from her hands. Anything that she envisions, she's putting directly on a canvas. And that's dope. That's the most awesome thing. Like, people don't even understand what type of power that is. To literally be able to create something, put it out there, put your own price to it, and then have people look at your artwork and decide, you know what, I want to buy that. Matter of fact, I don't want to just buy one, I want to buy two, right? I want to buy three. Like I said before, she has a collection out there. And then not only that, and like I said, that's the dope thing about NFTs, right? Because normally when you think about artwork in the real world, the main people who make the utmost money from it, of course, the I'm sorry, I was gonna say outhouse, the art house. They take their cut, and then you get the residual, right? But then the person who buys your art can then hang it up at another museum, or they can do whatever they want to do, and then they be like, you know what? I don't want this art anymore. I'm going to sit up there and resell it, and probably try to resell it for a higher price. And then they get their half. Whoever is helping to auction, they get their portion, but then the artist who created it doesn't get anything from it. But with NFTs, right, the artist is the one that controls the price. They're the ones selling it, so pretty much they get all of that. Of course, I think you might have to there might be a percentage, like a hosting fee, for those sites, but it's not anything anything much like an art house. But on top of her selling that, if the person who buys her art wants to resell it, she gets 10% of whatever they make from selling that art. And it continues. It's generational. And that's the main thing that I don't think a lot of black people even understand when it deals with the beautiful thing about cryptocurrency is that a lot of this stuff can be, generational type of deals here. Like, this is like the wild, wild west in a sense, where anything can happen, where if you have the willpower and the mindset, you can literally become richer than you ever thought you could ever be. You can pretty much do something at this moment in time in cryptocurrency that would forever change your life just with a few dollars, just even with $100. Like I said, it wasn't too long ago where a guy invested 8 grand into a cryptocurrency when it was low and he became a billionaire. Like I said before, black people, y'all better catch up. This young woman did. 24, clearing 300 grand. I couldn't even imagine the type of happiness she felt when she started seeing that transpire. I couldn't even imagine. So, like I said, shout out to her. Hopefully, other black women out there who are artists, hopefully they will decide to, come up with their own art and, sell it and, put it up there for the world to see and, make some money directly off of it. Like I said, like this is also a brand new avenue, an area for black women to just come up and be like, all right, we here. It'll be dope. It'll be dope. But shout out to Miss Lana, and much love and appreciation to the genius that you have, the artistry that you have, the mind and the heart and the willpower that you have, and the foresight that was used in order to connect to cryptocurrency, NFT, and Web 3. Um, I hope to hear another story about you clearing 1 million or 1.3 million, sometime in the future. And I hope that a lot of young girls will look at your story as inspiration, and they'll start off at the age of 6, selling their first NFTs, and you know in a sense paying homage, right, to what it is that you did and what it is that you brought um to them. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the story and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.